The Liberty are currently running the full court press to try to get Caitlin Clark.
But the Fever brass better have been watching because fans noticed something and it wasn't subtle. Caitlin was being extra friendly with Liberty star Sabrina Ionescu. Not just a quick handshake and a smile. On the court, they looked inseparable. And then came the Instagram comment, Caitlin dropping a reply on Sabrina's post that sent both fan bases into a frenzy. Now the question is everywhere. Is Sabrina recruiting Caitlin to New York? Or is Caitlin trying to bring Sabrina to Indiana? Either way, it looks like something's brewing. The signs are everywhere. And again, the Fever brass need to be careful. Because while Caitlin will win either way, this could make or break their franchise. Let's get into what happened and who's most likely to move. But first, like this video if you think Caitlin and Sabrina will play together someday soon. Comment if you don't. So Sabrina Ionescu posted a photo from the All-Star game. One of her sitting next to Caitlin Clark inside the Fever locker room. And Caitlin replied, looking real natural in that locker room. That one comment kicked off a wave of speculation. Was it just friendly banter or was something more strategic? Because leading up to that moment, fans had already noticed how often the two were paired up in warm-ups, in media clips, even during the game. And in one now viral moment, Sabrina deflected a loose ball heading toward Caitlin on the bench. To Clark's fans, that wasn't just a nice gesture. It looked like leadership. Sabrina was acting like a veteran presence. And you can tell there's real respect between them. Before the All-Star game, Sabrina actually gave up her spot in the front row of the team photo so Caitlin could sit there instead. Now, sure, it's a small gesture, but speaks volumes. Sabrina didn't have to move, but she did, because she understood this game was on Caitlin's home turf. And more importantly, Caitlin is the reason the arena was sold out. It wasn't about ego. It was about acknowledging what Caitlin means to the league right now and showing respect. And that wasn't the first time. Earlier this season, when Caitlin dropped 32 points on the Liberty, including that now iconic stretch of 3 long bombs in a row, Sabrina didn't throw shade. She didn't make excuses. She celebrated her impact. This was all about respect and about how happy she was on a personal level that Caitlin was back and playing well. She knew how important that was, not just for Caitlin, but for the game. Sabrina understands business. She understands legacy. She sees the big picture. And that's going to matter in a moment because she hasn't just shown respect. She supported Caitlin through her injuries this season too. Again, this isn't just about being friendly. Sabrina's acted like a friend, a mentor, and someone who genuinely wants Caitlin to succeed, not just physically, but mentally. She's tried to help her through the tough stretches, through the pressure, through the injuries. This goes beyond competition. It's deep respect and a clear desire to see Caitlin thrive. And that matters because in the WNBA, that kind of support for Caitlin Clark, it's not always guaranteed. So with all that in mind, how likely is it that Sabrina joins the Fever? Well, there are a few ways to look at this. First, and this is key, Sabrina will be an unrestricted free agent after this season, which means she chooses where to go. She's one of the top players in the league. She'll have offers. She'll have leverage. And with the salary cap set to rise and Caitlin still locked into a rookie deal, there may never be a better window, financially or strategically, for Indiana to make a move. In that sense, the stars are aligning. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Sabrina knows that in Indiana, as long as Caitlin Clark is there, she'll be playing next to a superstar. Not just on the court, but in terms of attention, media, and cultural impact. Just look at what happened with Sophie Cunningham. She took down J.C. Sheldon in support of Caitlin, and her profile exploded. Over 1 million new followers in days, endorsements, headlines. That's the power of being on Team Clark. And let's be clear, this isn't about money or clout for Sabrina. She's already got major sponsors. She's got a signature shoe,